You were born a prodigy. Every cell in your body seems to scream intelligence, but no one handed you a survival manual for the emotional torture that comes with it. Welcome to the life of Dexter, a boy genius with a secret laboratory that should be humanity's crowning achievement. Yet in reality, it's nothing more than a constant battlefield. You spend countless hours crafting brilliant inventions, only to watch them crumble in seconds. And who's responsible? Your sister, Dee Dee, the human embodiment of chaos in a pink tutu. She waltzes through your life with the subtlety of a tornado and the grace of a ballet recital, ruining everything you've ever created. You could, in theory, save the world from any technological threat. But the real problem isn't villains. It's children, neighbors, and your own cursed destiny conspiring to make you miserable. Your lab is supposed to be your fortress, your sanctuary, but instead, it's a glass cage where you witness your masterpieces disintegrate, powerless to stop it. And here's the cruel irony: you are a genius, yet utterly helpless against the daily petty catastrophes that define your life. Being smarter than everyone else should be a blessing. But in Dexter's world, it's a sentence. A relentless, absurd, emotionally exhausting sentence. You could change the world with your brilliance, if only anyone would let you. You wake up, walk into your laboratory, and nothing works. That robot you spent weeks building now looks like a zombie, sparking and groaning in protest. Dee Dee is at the door. You haven't even blinked, and she's already twirling on the anti-gravity treadmill, pressing every forbidden button in sight. Every invention faces the same fate: explosions, collapses, or transformations so ridiculous you can't even explain them to yourself. And the worst part? You're the only one who cares. Even simple tasks become life-or-death struggles. A chemical formula turns into a green cloud, a miniature rocket explodes on the ceiling. And there you are, holding your breath, while your own brilliance betrays you. You've spent days building a prototype that could solve world hunger, only for your sister to turn it into a dance prop. Priorities, right? But the humiliation doesn't end in the lab. Teachers, neighbors, and imaginary competitors all show up to remind you that being a prodigy does not guarantee respect or success. Every day is a combat zone: frustration, chaos, and the bitter knowledge that no matter how hard you try, someone or something will sabotage your masterpiece. Even moments of victory are fleeting. A gadget works for 5 glorious seconds before a spark, a sneeze, or Dee Dee's random choreography turns it into rubble. Being a boy genius isn't glamorous. It's exhausting, absurd, and emotionally draining. You are trapped in a world where brilliance is punished daily, where every triumph comes with a price: humiliation, destruction, and the relentless march of chaos. You could save the world, but first, you have to survive your own lab. Dexter is isolated, not by choice, but by fate. Who can truly understand the weight of creating things no one else can imagine? Friends? Forget it. Everyone else is trapped in trivialities, video games, playground drama, birthday parties, while you should be saving the world, or at least inventing something that actually works. Solitude is crushing. You talk to yourself, laugh alone, even cry alone, while Dee Dee and the rest of the world whirl around oblivious to your suffering. Even moments of triumph are tragically short-lived. That experiment that finally works? Someone trips, presses the wrong button, or your sister decides it's perfect for a random ballet routine, and just like that, your brilliance evaporates. The loneliness isn't just social, it's existential. You exist in a world that demands genius but punishes any attempt at using it. Every thought, every calculation, every idea is a gamble against chaos, with the odds heavily stacked against you. Humorously, even the machines you create are better conversationalists than anyone else. They might not clap or laugh, but at least they won't sabotage your life intentionally. Being a prodigy should feel empowering. Instead, it feels like a cruel joke. You are endlessly clever, endlessly capable, and endlessly painfully alone. You could explain the secrets of the universe, but no one's there to listen, or if they are, they're probably dancing on your experiments. Dee Dee isn't just an obstacle. She is the apocalypse in pink, a whirlwind of chaos wrapped in tutu fabric. Every invasion is catastrophic. Laboratories destroyed, experiments sabotaged, brilliant plans reduced to confetti and sparks. She laughs. Always laughs. That laugh echoes in Dexter's mind like a relentless sentence, a reminder that nothing in his world is safe. Even the most complex inventions are powerless against her. Dimensional portals? She turns them into a dance floor. Futuristic robots? Painted pink and used as stilts. Chemical formulas? Mixed with mashed potatoes, humorously tragic. You could build a robot army to protect the city. And she would turn them into props for a one-girl ballet recital. Priorities clearly. Each incident chips away at Dexter's sanity. He prepares, plans, calculates, and still, the chaos reigns. His genius is not enough. His hours of work, the sleepless nights, the intricate designs, all meaningless against the sheer randomness of Dee Dee's whims. The trauma is cumulative. Every day brings a new violation of his creations, a fresh reminder that effort and brilliance are useless without control. He is perpetually humiliated, a prisoner in the very laboratory that was supposed to empower him. Dee Dee isn't cruel, because she wants to be. She's oblivious, chaotic, a force of nature. But to Dexter, she is the embodiment of every frustration, every failure, every piece of intelligence ignored, mocked, or destroyed. She isn't just your sister. She's a hurricane with ballet shoes, and you are the tiny house in her path. Dexter's life is a delicate balance, 1 part genius, 9 parts chaos, and an endless stream of destruction that leaves him emotionally scarred and perpetually one step behind sanity. Dexter dreams big. He wants to change the world, to be recognized as the greatest genius in history, but reality is a relentless bully. Every invention meant to revolutionize science is destroyed, ignored, or turned into a toy by Dee Dee. Competitors? Humiliating. The outside world? Ridiculous. Every attempt to shine is sabotaged by chance, family, or the cruel irony of fate. You could cure diseases, build futuristic cities, even invent time travel. But first, you have to clean up the mess your sister made with your latest experiment, the contrast between Dexter's dreams and his reality is pure tragicomedy. He is a god in miniature, trapped in a circus of mediocrity that no one seems to notice. Every triumph is immediately overshadowed by chaos, every step forward countered by a disaster no one else could predict. Humorously, Dexter's life is a constant exercise in absurdity. He calculates, builds, and plans meticulously only to watch. The world treat his creations like random props in a chaotic play. And the worst part? No matter how brilliant he is, he can't control the simplest factor. Dee Dee. She turns genius into slapstick, brilliance into rubble, and ambition into ridicule. Being brilliant doesn't mean being free. Sometimes it just means surviving. Mediocrity while your genius is trampled under a pink tutu. Dexter's dreams are magnificent, but reality ensures that even the smallest victories come with a hefty price: humiliation, destruction, and a healthy dose of absurdity. Dexter's life is an endless cycle of frustration, destruction, and emotional isolation. He could, in theory, dominate the world, but instead he's trapped in a laboratory, facing the most chaotic force in the universe. His sister, Dee Dee, doesn't just ruin experiments. She dismantles ambition, mocks intellect, and turns genius into absurdity. Ironically, no one understands him. No one recognizes his brilliance, and the world spins on, completely indifferent. Every day is a reminder that being a prodigy is as much a curse as it is a gift, humorously tragic. His greatest victories are temporary, his greatest inventions are toys in Dee Dee's hands, and his greatest dreams collide with reality in spectacular explosions. Being a genius shouldn't feel like emotional torture, yet in Dexter's world, it does. His intelligence, creativity, and potential are constantly undermined by chaos, mediocrity, and the whims of a pink tutu-wearing hurricane, and yet, the absurdity is part of the comedy. Watching Dexter suffer is painful, yes, but it's also irresistibly funny. His genius is eternal, his torment endless, and his life a masterclass in tragicomedy. Congratulations, Dexter. You are brilliant and utterly miserable. Welcome to your daily tragedy. Being a prodigy is not glamorous. It's emotionally exhausting, absurd, and hilariously unfair. And if you laugh at Dexter's suffering, well, you've just joined the privileged audience, who can appreciate genius trapped in chaos.